What's going on, everybody? TG here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about ARK and all the different ARK ETFs out there and if you should invest in ARK ETF. Now, normally people think of ETF, they're like, oh, ETFs don't really move much, they don't really do much. ARK Innovation is changing up the way ETFs do things. They are active investors, and it is run by Cathie Wood. Cathie Wood, one of the big advocates of Tesla, Square, Roku, a lot of these companies that have had enormous run-ups in the past year or two. And they do a lot, and their fund actually moves a pretty significant amount. If we look at ARK in the past year, I mean, it is up an incredible percent. I think almost 200% at one point. Yeah, it was up 196%. It's still up 150% as of right now. And it's actually incredible, the run that this company has had. If we look at some of the top holdings for ARK, it is obviously Tesla number one, which takes over 10%. There's Roku, CRISPR, which is a therapeutics company, Square. As you guys know, Square does the digital payments for small businesses and is also a big advocate in Bitcoin. Teladoc Health, another company that has really made big strides this year. Zillow, which is huge for the housing market. So they're pretty well diversified, but a lot of these companies are like technology-based, future outlook companies. And I think that's one of the reasons ARK has done so well. I mean, a big portion of it obviously is from Tesla. If we go ahead, actually look at Tesla and how much Tesla's gone up on a 10% stake in Tesla, you see what happens. I mean, Tesla in the past year is up, well over 450%. So obviously that brought the company up a lot. Square's up a bunch as well. But ARK is solid. And a good thing about ARK, every day they will send you an email of all the plays that they made. So they're active traders. They're buying and selling stocks every single day. So if we look at it, they bought a bunch more Square, they bought a bunch more PayPal. Unfortunately, they sold my Amazon. They sold a lot, over 7,200 shares worth. That's a lot of money. That's tens of millions of dollars right there. Probably hundreds of millions, honestly. And yeah, that they do a lot of this stuff. They buy companies every single day. I mean, look at this. This is a lot. In yesterday alone, they did 63 transactions. Like, that's a lot. They're selling, unfortunately, Baba. They're selling Apple. And I think that's going to come back to bite them in the butt, honestly, selling, Baba and Apple and Amazon when they're down so low. But we'll see what happens. I definitely think that, it's a solid ETF. And the only reason I'm a little bit concerned is it does disrupt the way the market is run. And it could cause some big crash if, let's say, Tesla does what a lot of people are thinking and crashes hard. That could be really detrimental for the ETF since it's holding over 10% of it. So I think ARK is solid. They also have other ETFs out there. So if you don't want to just invest in ARK, they have a couple other ones as well. They have ARK-K, ARK-Q. This is like the technology and robotics company. So they have a lot of big things coming up. Again, Tesla being their biggest holding. John Deere is solid. JD is solid. So a lot of these robotic type companies. Another solid one that they have is ARK-W. And that's like the next gen, e-commerce, cloud computing. So that's again, Tesla somehow is always the top, but that's like Teladoc, Roku, Shopify, Spotify, Twitter, Tencent, which is a big Chinese company that's actually really good. So they just have a lot of these different ETFs that you can invest in. ARK-G, that's like the genomic revolution. So that's obviously like a bunch of therapeutics and biotech companies. Biggest one being Teladoc. Regeneron, remember what happened with them, with the Regeneron cocktail that President Donald Trump took and it healed them. So they had a big run up from that. But I mean, if you look at the amount they have in these things, it's incredible. $768 million worth. So they have a lot of these ETFs that you can invest in for all different types and all different sectors, really. There's the fintech ETF. This is like blockchain and different stuff like that. They have Square at 10%, PayPal. These hold a lot of Bitcoin. And obviously with the rise of Bitcoin, the price of these companies has gone up exponential as well. So, it's a solid ETF. It has taken a little bit of a hit recently. If we look in the past month, it has gone down some. But I mean, it's still very solid. I mean, it started the month off at 137, got as high as about 157, and is now sitting at 130 exactly. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out. But I mean, it's a solid ETF, especially if you're into the revolution and all that of changing the way investing is. And this is a solid ETF for you. I definitely check it out. Definitely subscribe to it. It's completely free. And like I said, they're going to send you this every single day, which is really awesome. That's one thing I do really, really like about Ark, that they send you this stuff. I think it's really cool that they do this. And, I can't wait to see, what happens with the company. And it shows what it does with every single ETF, Ark W, Ark Q, Ark K, Ark F, like every single one of them, they will show you what they do, how much of the percent of the ETF is sold, how much is bought, the amount of shares. So it's very, very interesting. And I won't be surprised to see this company or see this ETF, pardon me. You talk about it as a company because it literally moves. It doesn't move like an ETF. And that's the thing that, a lot of people don't see, that it does not move like an ETF. It moves completely different. And, people like that. People like the fact that, you can go over here and look at its 5-year and how it moves. It's up 687%. You look at things like Apple or Amazon, they don't even move that much in 5 years. So, it's incredible the amount of growth that this ETF has had. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens with it over the next couple months. So I want to know your guys' thoughts on Ark. I want to know what you guys think about it, and if it fits in your portfolio or ever will be in your portfolio. I know a lot of you in the Discord are big Ark fans, and you have shares and you write covered calls in it. You're also Tesla advocates. So, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'm interested to hear. So have a wonderful day. Obviously, remember to like and subscribe if you guys want. It is big favor to me when you guys do that. It means a lot. We hit 2,900 subs, which is awesome. I'm incredibly blessed for that. So yeah, guys, just enjoy your day, enjoy investing, and enjoy taking the weekend off, because this is obviously a brutal week. So we definitely need the time off. Now, another thing you guys might be interested in, if you want, obviously you can go to their website and check off all their stuff that they do, investor resources, index ETFs, all that stuff, their fund holdings and everything like that. But another thing, if you guys want, what you guys can do, hop in our Discord if you want. Link will be in the description below. It's a great group of traders. We talk all about stocks and everything like that, different plays, and you can get a good sense of, a good community of people that are like-minded individuals. And, you can talk to people. We have group chats where we talk on voice chat, and we'll talk about different things and all that stuff like that. So it's a good community of people. It's good to be involved, especially obviously the mental health of investing. It takes a toll on people. So if you want to be able to talk to other people, because a lot of people are going through it as well, and things are bad, and it's good to have a community of people out there that can help you out, and just talk to you, because talking to people definitely helps. It's not good to just sit in silence alone. So feel free to join, and like I said, you guys can always hit me up whenever you want. I'm here for you, and I always will be. It's a TG guarantee. So just enjoy your guys' day. Like I said, enjoy the weekend. Take some time off. Relax. Hopefully next week will be better. It was a brutal week this week, but I'm expecting good things on the horizon. So anyways, with that being said, guys, like I said, it's in the description if you want to join. Come on over. We'd love to have you. But just have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.